So I just want to say that for the record, Stephen A., I am calling for the Denver Nuggets to sweep the Miami Heat. 4-0. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Could the Heat foul here?
I'm taking a foul. I'm not allowing them to get off a three.
Denver does have a timeout, but they're not using it. 4 seconds. Murray, step back, three-pointer. Won't go. Fight for the rebound. Martin, and it's over. The Miami Heat have tied the NBA Finals. What a comeback here on the road for the Heat, and it's one apiece.
So what I'm going to say right now, like I said before, is I am calling for the Denver Nuggets to sweep the Miami Heat the same way they swept the Los Angeles Lakers.
We absolutely need to stop underestimating this Miami Heat team because they are here to play. They walk into Denver, tie this series up 1 game apiece, steal a game on the road, and Miami is poised to go up 3-1 in this series. Man, I really appreciate you guys, man. You guys are absolutely what's up. You guys showed out on my last video. If you guys like these videos, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun YouTube stuff. You guys really showed out on my last video. That was awesome. That absolutely made my day. You guys are absolutely the best. But let's get into this game, man. Miami defense showed up. They absolutely showed up and showed out. Now, if you look at the box score, for the Denver Nuggets, right? You see Jokic, he put up 40, right? You see maybe, he had 10 rebounds, Jokic had a really, really good game. But you held him to 4 assists. And that's the toughest part, in my opinion, about guarding Nikola Jokic. And especially him and Jamal Murray in that 2-man action. It's hard to stop him from getting, passes off to cutters. Cutting off those passing lanes, stopping the lobs, which of course some of those are going to happen because Nikola Jokic is a great player and he's going to get those lob passes off. He's going to get those back cuts off. He's going to find guys who are open. But cutting those off and stopping him and only limit him to 4 assists, that's really, really, really hard to do, especially for a guy who averages a triple-double in the playoffs in his sleep, a 30-point triple-double in his sleep. So that's really impressive for this Miami Heat team to do. They start Kevin Love and Bam Adebayo, and, they do a good job on Jokic. They don't, you can't stop Nikola Jokic. He's 7 foot, almost 300 pounds. You're not going to be able to stop him. But if you're able to cut off his passing lanes, you're able to make him a little bit uncomfortable, it's easier to beat this Denver Nuggets team because they obviously run through Nikola Jokic. And Jamal Murray in that 2-man game, limiting Jamal Murray is also important. Jamal Murray is going to hit his tough shots, but, making it tougher on him is going to make it harder for the other guys to get involved. And that's what Miami was able to do tonight. Also, Miami was able to light it up from three-point land, hitting 17 three-pointers, shooting nearly 50% from behind the arc. And that's going to be the key for Miami to keep moving forward in this series, is to have those shooters shoot well. They didn't shoot well in game 1. Max Strus, Duncan Robinson, Gabe Vincent did not have their best shooting performances, but they came alive in game 2. Duncan Robinson hits 2 threes. Max Strus comes out and hits 4 early three-pointers, 4 for 7 from the field early in that first quarter, just came out and started lasering them. Gabe Vincent hits 6 three-pointers. When they're able to light it up, you have a good chance at winning, even if Jimmy Butler isn't playing his best. Bam Adebayo stayed aggressive, was 8 for 14 from the field. He didn't put up 25 shots like last game, but he played really, really well in this one, getting a clutch dunk towards the end of the game to seal it off. Miami, they just showed up, and we need to stop doubting this team. We do need to really stop doubting this team because they are really, really good. There's a reason they're in the NBA Finals, because they have grit and determination. Their defense is good. Their shooting has been good since the playoffs started, and they steal a game in Denver, something that's really, really unlikely so far for this Denver Nuggets in this postseason, because before this game, they hadn't lost a game at home all postseason long. And now Miami has the opportunity to go take 2 at home and go up in this series. And we could very, very well see them walk away with the championship. It's very, very possible for this Miami Heat team, an 8 seed. And I just want to say how improbable this run really, really is. They were 44-38 during the regular season. They looked dead, especially after losing their first play-in game to the Atlanta Hawks. I thought it was over for them. I thought Chicago was going to beat them in the play-in, and they're in the NBA Finals tied 1-1 with the Denver Nuggets, the best team in the West all year. I just keep giving props to Miami. You know, for Denver, you know, they're going to rely on Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray. They're going to keep doing that going forward. And they're, you know, two amazing players that are going to, you know, show up and show out. And they, you know, absolutely have the possibility to take two on the road. That's just how good this Denver Nuggets team are. And I'm not going to doubt them either. But I'm just happy we're getting really, really good basketball out of both of these teams. And it's really, really exciting to watch. It really, really is. But let's just stop doubting Miami. Let's stop doubting Miami. They have absolutely a chance to keep going forward in this series. We'll talk about one last thing, and that's Jimmy Butler. You know, didn't really have his best game, but Jimmy, you know, was 7 of, I believe, like 16 from the field. You know, didn't have that many points, but Jimmy's impact on the game is always, always felt. I feel like sometimes he finds his teammates too much. You know, he's reluctant to shoot a couple times where he has a couple open jumpers, but when it counts, Jimmy is always going to be there, and that showed in this game too. And that's going to be it for this video. You know, I'm really, really excited for Game 3, and we're going to have some other videos planned, you know, going forward because we don't play again all the way until Wednesday. So look forward to those. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. I really, really appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. Peace out.